Because what if God is telling me to keep my stuff public? What are you going to do? Are you going to disobey God?
God ain't telling you that. I ain't gonna lie.
Because,
God ain't telling you that one.
So how are you going to say that God isn't telling you to have a social media platform in order to get a business?
Nah, not in order to get a business. If the sister posting sexy pictures.
Okay, well, yeah, that is.
God ain't telling you keep that damn page up. All right, y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Don't Be a Viking podcast. Today I got 3 sisters with me. Now to start it off, y'all, I need y'all to introduce yourself by name, age, and relationship status. Trinity, we'll go with you.
Hi, I'm Trinity Williams. I'm 21 and a sister in Christ. We're going to say that.
Okay. So is that sister in Christ searching, or you good at remaining single right now?
We're letting God's will be done.
All right.
So we're going to leave it at that.
All right, cool.
Oh, it's my turn. Nakaria. I'm 23 and it's like complicated.
Complicated?
Something like that.
How long the complications been going on? How long you been talking to the complicated dude?
Probably like a year.
A year? All right. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. When folks say complicated, this would pop up in my head. One of y'all don't want to commit to the other one for whatever reason.
No, I was talking to him for like 3 years, but I'm saying like it's been like a year of craziness is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I don't know.
Okay. So you still headstrong about getting it figured out, or you on the lesser side of it, like, bro, better get it together for it go left?
Yeah.
All right, cool, understood.
And hello, everyone. I'm Sarai Bennett. I am 22 years old, and I am single. I'm okay with being single right now because I'm trying to focus on my career with being a young journalist. But I am searching. So whenever the time is right, then yeah.
Okay. Now, I want to ask y'all this. 3 questions. But if this a woman I'm committing myself to, and she's supposed to be committing herself to me, I can't agree with you saying, "Ooh, I look fine today. Let me post it for the world to see." Because what are you posting it for? To get that attention. It's as simple as that. There's no other reason to post. Now, I'm going to ask y'all this. If a dude tell y'all, you can post the same stuff you've been posting. Post whatever you want. But make your page private and delete all males off your page that's not family member. How would you feel about a dude saying that? Would you think he tripping, or you like, okay, yeah, let's do it?
That's controlling.
All right, so you would think he tripping?
Yes, that's controlling.
Trinity, you would think he tripping?
I would. I'm not going to.
So
narcissistic.
Okay. Look at this camera. All right. So look, y'all. They just said they posting for themselves. They doing it just because it look good. They just said it's not no unloyal aspect to this. But when we take males out of the equation, the other males that the man that they're committed to will be looking at like, I don't want her posting this when brother them saying this or brother them coming or liking da da da. Cool. When you take them out of the equation, you the bad guy. But before you take them out of the equation, they just posting for themselves. It can't be for y'all sales, and it can't be just because you feel good, because I'm still saying, babe, post it. Baby, do your thing. Post whatever you want to post, however many times you want to post it. Let's just take the men that might pose a threat to our relationship or trying to get in between what we got going. Let's take them out the picture. Babe, keep doing what you're doing, but let's take them out the picture. Remove the risk. Now I'm tripping. So don't they click in y'all head that, maybe I'm not just doing it just for me. Or maybe I'm not just doing it just because I feel good. Can we agree to that now?
I still can't agree.
We can't agree to that.
I can agree to it. Only reason why I say that is because now I think it's a difference between you having an insecurity and then you also saying like this person you should take out, or like this person you should take out. Something like that, it will be a little bit more susceptible. But I feel like if he say all men, we ain't finna pick this one. All men is not family members. I ain't finna pick the nigga that come in at last or the nigga that come in at the most. And nah, everybody who not family member, they got genitals. Bet they got to roll. But it's like at that point, why are you feeling that way though?
Okay, I would say I would be feeling the way, and let's be clear, I never told somebody to do this.
Like,
But I'm using an example to paint a picture. But the reason I would tell somebody to do that is for what I said earlier. I know how men think. I know you cannot try. You might not intentionally be trying to be overly sexual, like you said, intentionally turning around, poking your ass out, or wearing the most inappropriate stuff like the fishnet and da. You might not be doing it. You might be a very beautiful woman with a shape, and you might be posting a regular picture and some regular clothes. But I know our side of it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know how we'll view a sister that might not be trying to post in an over-sexualized way. But if she got a shape, she got a shape. You like, yeah, I'm finna hit her up with the wrong intention. You see what I'm saying? I know that's the case. I also know that's the case of brothers don't care if you in a relationship or not. They see something they like, they going for it, period. You see what I'm saying? So since this the case, I want to prolong what we got. The way you prolong something is by removing as much friction as possible. The only reason a bowling ball can go for as long as a bowling ball can go, but you can't do a goddamn kickball like that in the grass, is because the kickball got more friction. You see what I'm saying? If you remove as many frictions in y'all relationship as possible, it'll last longer. You see what I'm saying? I don't go to parties. I don't club. I don't do none of that. Because what would be the point of me clubbing? I can drink at home if I drunk. I'm going here to get on something. You see what I'm saying? I'm going here to find somebody I like and leave with something. I'm not going to no strip club. Cause I ain't never been to a strip club in my life. Why? You think I'm finna go here and pay some money just to not leave with nothing? Hey, nah, we ain't doing it. You see what I'm saying? So, but I don't do that though. I don't go to them type of environments because I know for if I'm going here, I'm finna, you see what I'm saying? It ain't that much discipline in the world. You know what I'm saying? She damn near naked in front of me. I'm all type of thoughts going through my mind. So I don't need put myself in them environments. You see what I'm saying? Removing as much friction as I can. I do the same thing in this situation. If you posting yourself and you beautiful, even if you don't post your body, folks see how beautiful you is, even if you just post your face all day. If you got brothers on this page that's not your damn family members, they see how beautiful you is. You ain't got to convince them you beautiful. You know what I'm saying? They see it, but they going for it. There's friction. You might be a loyal female, but if dude after dude keep hitting you up, let's say we on a rough patch. You see what I'm saying? Dude after dude hit you up, you might not go for it, but the thought might creep in. You know what I'm saying? Or let's say the littest dude in the world hit you up. Chris Breezy himself hit you up. Ain't too many niggas in Memphis competing with Chris Breezy. You know what I'm saying? Chris Breezy hit you up. Their relationship might go downhill for the next 24 hours. So it's like these type of situations why I encourage a sister. Why post it? You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna post it, do it in a way to preserve your relationship. Prioritize your relationship. If you're gonna post it, post it. Make your page private though. You know what I'm saying? If you posting that type of, you know what I'm saying? Or bam, delete them niggas off your page. Like, you know this nigga just commented 100 times in a row. Like 15 pictures. And you only got 16 pictures posted. This nigga just like 15 pictures in the last 24 hours. You know this nigga like what he see. And you gonna keep this nigga at it? That don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? If you say you want to protect what we got going, that nigga is an intruder on what we got going. Remove that nigga. So do that make sense?
That makes sense, but why not just remove that person?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Because I
Okay.
think where is the friction coming from is what I'm
The
asking.
friction is dude's natural desire. It's a natural desire to be attracted to beautiful women. So just because this dude ain't comment yet, or this dude ain't went on a liking spree yet, don't mean he don't got that same feeling that the dude that just did they do.
But would that not be the man's insecurity then? Because
Okay.
now you're thinking of all the possibilities when it hasn't even happened yet.
Okay.
Now you're thinking of what could go wrong, which would make something go wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think with the way that I'm living life now, I'm kind of going more into the Christian value of it all. He tells us not to be anxious about anything. He tells us to, do not worry about tomorrow. Let it worry about itself because he has it. So it's like in order for me to just lean on God and allow him to, order my steps, I shouldn't have a man nagging in my ear trying to tell me don't do this, don't do that. Because what if God is telling me to keep my stuff public? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna disobey God?
God ain't telling you that. I ain't gonna lie.
Because,
God ain't telling you that one.
So how are you gonna say that God isn't telling you to have a social media platform in order to get a business?
Nah, not in order to get a business. If the sister posting sexy pictures,
Okay, well, yeah, that is.
God ain't telling you
Mhm.
keep that damn page up. Let me hear it, Nicole.
No, because you just said, you did just say even if it's just a face picture. You just said that.
Okay. With that, I'll take that.
Okay.
But I gotta see what is her intention behind it. Is you doing it to start a modeling career? You know what I'm saying? Or is you doing it because you know you fine as hell and you posting these pictures? That's a difference.
What if it's both?
It could very well be both.
It can be both. If the sister is trying to start a career after this, it's more leniency in it. The majority of sisters not posting to start no damn modeling business.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So going off the majority, I would tell most sisters, but y'all in the community relationship, prioritize that. Like I said, you ain't got to stop posting. Because if sisters like really post for themselves like they say, post it. But if you want that validation or whatever you get, like that euphoric feeling from like being on social media, do that between you and the other sisters. Why do that between brothers you know find you attractive in a lustful manner? You see what I'm saying? That's what I look at like. I can't do all the sacrifice I want to do for you and say I love you when I know you still seeking the lust of other men. Gone. You see what I'm saying? Like, go do that. That's cool. I'm not stopping you, but you're not finna do it with me. You see what I'm saying? Because if you do it with me, I'm going to take it to the extreme. Like, if I go seek the lust of other women, see, men and women different. Y'all will be comfortable with just getting compliments from men. You see what I'm saying? It's like, cool, this ain't fulfilling. If women just compliment me all day, I'm not gonna lie, they don't do a damn thing for me. Like, where I get fulfillment out is getting with the sister. You see what I'm saying? To keep my words plain, getting with the sister. That's what I get my fulfillment out of. So if you seeking fulfillment, it's like, I know you ain't going to sleep with the brother or whatever, like, but you still seeking that lust from other brothers. If I go seek some lust from other sisters, it gonna make everything go left. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I won't want a woman to seek that lust, period, at all. Like, I want a woman that not only don't seek it, but go out of her way to cut that off. You see what I'm saying? So that's to answer your question. I tell people all the time, if this a line, this right, this wrong, it pissed me off. People try to be on the right side, but get so close to the line that you damn near can't even tell what side they on. You see what I'm saying? I would rather you be so far from the damn line that we know where the hell you stand. Same thing I like with my woman. Like, I don't even want to consider what side of the fence she on. Be so far on the right side that, like, it's no question. You see what I'm saying? So that's like the highlight I wanted to point out of when I asked y'all, do y'all think the brother would be tripping if he say delete all the meals and X, Y, Z? Y'all said yeah.
I still think that because though I understand where you're coming from,
Yeah.
yes, I do understand your point, but you can't protect her from everything.
Okay.
Like, so I just don't think that it's just realistic of you to have to ask of her to, well, you need to delete all these people off, all these men specifically, off of your social media pages and everything. I just don't think that that's...
What's unrealistic about it though? Because I agree with you. You said you can't protect her from everything. Agreed. Since you can't protect her from everything, it'll still be wise to protect her what you can protect her from. If it's 10 things, I will be foolish to say, I know it's 10 threats present. I'm going to allow the 10 threats to stay present. If I can minimize this to 5 threats, 6 threats, I'm going to do so. You see what I'm saying? The remaining threats, you're right. I probably just got to depend on God for this.
Yes.
But the ones I can loosen up, I will, because that will make her strength last longer. So let's say, like, we used the gym earlier, and we're in the gym. If I got you benching and you benching 100 pounds, let's say you only can do this 10, 12 times. Let's say I take some weight off. Now you're only doing 50 pounds. You can double your reps, theoretically. You see what I'm saying? Now, instead of only lasting for 10 reps, you can last for 20. Cool. Let's say I minimize it more. I only got 10 pounds on the jank. You damn near go forever. You see what I'm saying? So if I take more weight off her, it will make sense that her strength in this relationship will last longer. That's a weight. All the dudes that's hitting her up and trying to influence her to do otherwise than stay loyal. All the dudes that's in her ear, all the dudes that's trying to show her all this attention. That's some weight. And then it's something called dopamine. Do we know what dopamine is? Yeah. Do you know what it is, Nakari?
Tell me.
Yeah, what is that?
Long story short, dopamine is just a pleasure hormone. Like when you do something you like, dopamine rise. After the dopamine rise, after them endorphins get to going, when you stop doing the thing, dopamine crash. So say this the average level of dopamine. You start doing something you like, it go up here. When you stop doing the thing you like, it go down here. Then after a while, it go back to its regular level. Cool. When you post and you get that interaction, you get them likes and comments, that's a dopamine spike. If dude tell you stop posting, you justify it and saying, yeah, he tripping, because that's how you gonna feel. But if 20 dudes usually come in and like or whatever and show you attention, now if he tell you cut that off, now it's just one dude doing it, him. You gonna feel depleted, for lack of a better word. You gonna feel like this is not as fulfilling. Then you'll get the justifying, nah, he insecure, he tripping, I should be able to post what I want to post to be able to keep getting that dopamine spike. But he really putting you on game and putting you in a position to enjoy the relationship more. Because if only he come in and only he compliment you, it ain't really doing nothing if you used to this. But when you wean yourself off that and you ain't used to that no more, him only doing it, it'll still fulfill you. But it don't even seem fulfilling if you used to 30 niggas doing it every time you want to get online. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, going back to your point, you said it's unrealistic. I don't think so. I just think we too used to getting so close to the line of what's right or wrong that we justify stuff we shouldn't be justifying. I don't want my girl posting. For example, I looked at y'all pages when y'all got here. You lucky. I ain't find nothing on your page. I'll get back to you later. Nakari got pictures. If I show y'all Nakari pictures is not what we was talking about earlier. She don't got the ass out. She don't got the shorts that stop right here and have the cheeks showing. She don't got her goddamn fishnet on where you can see the nipples. And she don't got that. But Nakari has a form. When she posts in regular clothes, it's still seductive, for lack of a better word. You see what I'm saying? That comes with that type of energy that we was talking about earlier. That comes with dudes looking at it and seeing it as the tool part of their brain and hitting her up with the wrong intention or pressing follow or whatever for the wrong intention. I just want to see some fine shit. Follow. You see what I'm saying? If I'm her husband, you think I'm supposed to be comfortable with it? I'm just make some up. She got 5,000 followers. 2,500 of them niggas that just love to see fine shit. And watching all her stories come in like, I supposed to be comfortable with it? Nah, it ain't. It's secure. It's wise. I know these niggas trying to get in between what we got going on. Cut the niggas off. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. On Trinity page, she like she said, got workout stuff. Like she said earlier, she'll work out in tights or whatever. Trinity still got a shape. Just cause she not in the gym with goddamn booty shorts on, you can still see the shape. So as a dude, it still pop up in my head. Damn, what little Trinity man? Little Trinity look like that. All right, let me see. All right, let me dress it up. Let me make it. Hey, love, how you doing? You see what I'm saying? But it's still the same intention behind it. So since I know this, if I love Nakari, if I love Trinity, and we trying to build something, I'm looking at it like, look, I want to stay with you for the rest of my life for as long as I can. I don't want nothing, period, coming in between what we got going. Not on your end, not on my end. I don't want nothing can interfere with this. Cool. I'm gonna look at every area of our life and say, how can we better this to prioritize what we got going on? You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Social media area of our life. Yeah, we need to prioritize that. We be on it goddamn all day, every day. Prioritize that. Going to the gym, that's part of our life. How can we still prioritize our relationship in this? A career. My brother used to work at a strip club. I told my brother, I ain't gonna lie, fool, this is not the smartest thing for you to do. This is his career. And I'm still telling him, cause you can work somewhere else and get paid just as much. You see what I'm saying? Cause if I was around fine shit in thongs all day, this relationship wouldn't last long. You see what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna leave with one of these nights. I know it. You see what I'm saying? Most brothers ain't got their discipline up to that amount yet to be around thongs all day and still never do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So since I know this, even though this bro career, I'm gonna tell bro, look, prioritize what you got going on at home. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna tell bro that about his career, you damn skip it. I'm gonna say something about a damn social media. My girl posted what? Nah, hell nah. So y'all say insecure. I like this conversation. Why do y'all think the dude insecure? I think the sister would be unwise. See, now we gotta pick. Is the sister unwise for posting in that manner? Or is the brother insecure? Because if she wise, if she right, he insecure. If he right, she ignorant. So what do y'all think? We'll start with you, Trinity. If I say, Trinity, I don't want you dressing like this, I don't want you posting this. I know this sound insecure, but am I being insecure or are you being ignorant for not listening?
I think it'll raise the question of, first off, where are we heading? Like, again,
marriage-wise?
I'm gonna speak on that because that's always the main point to me. Like,
but what would be the point of us dating if we ain't get to that? So if we dating, both of us ignorant off the rip. If you my girlfriend and I'm your boyfriend, and we don't got it in our heads that we want to keep moving forward, we stupid off the wham. You see what I'm saying? Like, this ain't nothing righteous about this in the first place. So we gonna already assume we got the intention to keep moving forward. So let's say we still in the boyfriend girlfriend stage right now, but I'm like, damn, I want to be with Trinity for the rest of my life. I'm like, man, don't post this, don't wear this. Am I insecure?
I'm gonna say.
What you gonna say? What you gonna say?
I'm going to say it raises a deeper conversation.
What's the conversation?
Because then, like I said, it's me trying to understand your point of view, which you've already said, but it's also understanding, my point of view in it. And so it raises the question of, like, is this pleasing God at that point? So then
that's a good question. Is it pleasing God?
Yeah.
If you wore your ass out, please God.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
what
that.
pleases God? What pleases God?
Well, I mean, it was the difference. I wasn't saying like with your booty cheeks all out.
Yeah.
You can tell me to take that and then I'll, stop wearing that. But I'm saying like if I'm just wearing tights or something like that, then that's what I'm thinking of.
You wear tights. I can see that ass in them tights. Does this please God?
I don't think it's a problem with tights.
Okay. Now
I don't think that's something God says you can't do.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, cool. This is what I say about that. In Corinthians, I can't remember where it said in Corinthians. In Corinthians, it say you shouldn't be a stumbling block for the weak. Most brothers are weak when it comes to their sexual discipline. If I'm in a committed relationship and you walk past me with your cheeks out, you think I'm thinking about my girlfriend? Hell nah. I'm like, F her. I want to see what them cheeks talking about. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to do whatever I need to do, exchange numbers, Instagram, whatever, and I'm going to, bam, get on it. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's how most brothers is. They ain't got to that point yet where they like, man, this sister look beautiful. But you see what I'm saying? Cool. I know what I got at home. I ain't gonna act on it. Most brothers not there. So if most brothers not there, but you wear a certain type of clothing, incite the lust in them that make them want to go against a woman at home, you incite the brother to sin. So going back to Corinthians,
Corinthian.
going back to it, if you shouldn't be a stumbling block for the weak, you being a stumbling block. Going back into it, if you should love thy neighbor like you love yourself, if you love all sisters, period, all brothers, period, and not with a sister, even though this sister a stranger to you, you supposed to have the same love for this sister like you got for yourself. You wouldn't want your man cheat. You see what I'm saying? So if you love this sister, you will be extra mindful to not do something that can interfere with this sister household. Yes, granted, the dude need to muster up enough balls to start working on his discipline to be in any type of environment and not cheat on his woman. Yes. But the reality is he ain't there yet. So since he not there yet and you wearing X, Y, and Z up, make him start thinking like that or make him want to do that, you not only hurting him because you acting on his weakness, you hurting that sister that he's going to cheat on. You see what I'm saying? You hurting that family, those children that might have their parents divorced if bruh slide in your DM. Let's say you don't let him chop. He just slide in your DM. But the sister still see that. Man, it's still causing friction in another sister household. You see what I'm saying? So you ain't got love for that brother. You ain't got love for that sister. You ain't got love for them kids. You see what I'm saying? So if we say, all right, how does this look in the eye of God? We can see, how does it affect you? How does it affect your community? We know how it affects you. Dudes respect you less if you got on the type of clothes that incite they lust. We know how it's impact you if you a mother. If you wearing skimpy clothing, your daughter gonna want to wear skimpy clothing. Every intelligent woman in the world will say, even if they got their cheeks out, they'll say, nah, young sister shouldn't wear this. You see what I'm saying? But if the mama wearing it, the young sister ain't hearing nobody else stop her. Man, I'm gonna wear what the fuck I want to wear. You see what I'm saying? So you get respected less, you're not a good role model for your kid. How it affect the community, we just said. The brother's weak, the sister gonna be hurt, the kid's gonna be hurt. So we ended on that. Do y'all think, y'all might still not agree, but I'm asking anyway, do y'all think it's right in the eyes of God for a sister to not only dress immodestly, but even if she wore regular clothes, like what Nakari got on there? If Nakari walked past, I'm just judging off them pants. If Nakari walked past right now, I'm sure every brother with eyeballs, as Nakari walked past, will look at her ass. You see what I'm saying? I don't know how tight them pants fit on the backside, but I'm just assuming. You see what I'm saying? Cool. If you just wear a regular fit like Nakari got on, is it right in the eyes of God? What you would think? Because I know most brothers will look at that and be like, damn, fool, you see her? I'm finna go. Let me go see what she on. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all think? Will it be right in the eyes of God?
For me, I don't think it's right in the eyes of God for him to even be looking at a woman like that.
You
like,
right.
I understand
You right.
that's a natural thing, okay? But that's on you.
You right.
If you coming up to me or you like, ooh, hey, let's get on that. That's on you. Like,
right.
That's your sin as a man. Like, that's just what you got to take up with God yourself.
You right.
So I don't think that it's the fault of the woman. Like, I just don't think that she's inciting his sin. Like, that's already in you. That's what you want to do as a man. So that's what you got to take up with God yourself.
The brother's weak. I agree with you. But scripture already covered that. Scripture admitted, yeah, brother's weak. Yeah, sister's weak. But if you do something to incite them to act on their weakness instead of doing something to have them mustered up some strength, you equally in the wrong. So you right. I will be weak as hell if I got a wife at home to see you and say, man, what my wife talking about, man, I'm trying to get on it. You right. I'm wrong. There's no justification behind it. I'm wrong. But we saying just looking at it through the lens of a righteous person, are you right or are you wrong for still not only allowing, because you can't control whether they do it or not, but are you wrong for adding fuel to the fire on my sin? You see what I'm saying? Or would you be the most righteous you can be? Remember, we don't want to be near the line. if this righteousness and this wickedness, we don't want to be close to the line where, hey, technically we still right. We want to be so far in righteousness that you can't even get it confused. So it would be more righteous to say, I'm going to do whatever I can do to not even have nobody tempted to sin. You see what I'm saying? Some stuff you might not control. Let's say you dress modestly and the brother just look at your face, like look how pretty your face is and say, damn, I want to cheat on my wife. But you can't control that. You see what I'm saying? But if you got the ass out and brother like, God damn, I didn't know she was coming like that. Oh my wife ain't coming like my wife don't got no cheeks like that. And now the brother wanna do something, you see what I'm saying? That's a different story. So you still got the same answer. You think, bruh, it's on the brother. It ain't got nothing to do with the sister. She still, if she ain't pull his pants down and start eating the man's on her own, she all right.
Okay, now that you kind of went further and explained it, I get it. Yes, I do get it now. But I don't know. I still kind of feel the same way about it.
That's cool.
But I get it.
We can't, Rome wasn't built in a day. So just by us having one conversation, I don't expect y'all to say, you know what, everything I thought was wrong. You know, so it's cool. What you think, Nakari? You the person I use for this damn example. So you coming out the house and what you got on, cleavage not showing. You don't got no shorts that stop in the middle of your cheeks where half your cheeks hanging out. It's a regular outfit. But do you think God will approve of this outfit? Like, if God was to dress you this morning, do you think God will grab this shirt, grab the pants, and say, Nakari, throw this on? You don't think so? Okay.
No, and I'm just say that just because, like, it's just a little see-through, just a little bit.
I can't even tell.
You can't tell, but it's see-through a little bit, so.
Okay. Now, if it was see-through, I'm just talking about just the fitting of the clothing. If it wasn't see-through, same clothing though, would you say God would have grabbed this fit and said, man, Nakari, you finna put this outfit on together so good? Yeah, okay. What you think, Trinity? Looking at the Nakari outfit, do you think God will approve of this outfit?
I think so. Like, I honestly think it's
Nakari, get up. Turn the camera on the Nakari, get up. Nakari, turn around. Do you think God will approve of the outfit?
Now, I will say, she could have put like some pasties on or something like that. You know what I mean? Kind of modified it up a little bit.
Do you think if Nakari walk past, I got some homies, I can FaceTime them as we speak. If you think I FaceTime them and show the camera, put the camera on Nakari, and I say, would you risk it all? How much you want to bet a good percentage on say, I'm risking it. I'm risking it all. But they not doing it for the right intention. These folks ain't ask, damn, I don't know what she believe me. I don't know how good of a person she is. You know why they saying they risk it all? Because they looking at her body. You see what I'm saying? They like, man, where you know her from? Yeah, put me in the door. I'm knowing these folks like the back of my hand. So like, since I'm knowing that, I'm knowing they'll look at the sister and they be like, bam, I can see them cheeks. I can see how them cheeks moving in them pants. Yeah, let me see what they. I'm knowing what she got on is not a bad fit. She don't got on no fishnet, nothing. What she got on is a W fit. But I just know how wicked niggas' minds is. You see what I'm saying? Like, niggas will look at a W fit and be like, but you see that 1% of ass jiggle? Like, you see what I'm saying? And niggas will, man, go with that move off that. Like, so, like I said, I'm not trying to, discredit y'all answers. Y'all saying nah, because she don't got on nothing crazy. If she had on something crazy, I'm sure y'all would be like, Nakari could have did a little better. Y'all know, y'all know y'all gonna make it. Y'all know y'all gonna make it a little softer. She could have did a little better. The shorts could have been a little longer. But since she don't got on the bad fit, I get what y'all saying. But I'm just saying it from, if I wanna protect what we got going to the utmost, that's fit. It's like, it's protecting what y'all got going, maybe 60-70%. You know what I'm saying? But I want to protect it more than that. You know what I'm saying? I want to protect it the furthest we can protect it. And on my end too, I want to make sure I'm doing the things to where, damn, what am I doing to honor my woman in the highest way I can honor her? You know what I'm saying? They fit, W fit, but I still look at their fit and be like, she honoring her man 65%. You know what I'm saying? I want to look at it like, man, my girl honoring me so much, goddamn. Niggas might think she gay. That's how far away she going away from dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, bam, putting it in there. Like, but I don't want to overstep y'all. I don't want to disrespect our time spot. So look, I'm putting it like this. If y'all think y'all a woman, or if you a woman and you think like it's all right to wear whatever you want, but what I will say is try to look at everything in life like, how can I put myself on the highest level to succeed? Like, bam. If you got a relationship, if you got a marriage, what can both of y'all do to make sure as much as y'all want to keep growing with each other, as long as y'all want to stay together, how can y'all meet that goal? If y'all want to be together for the rest of y'all life, that's a long ass time, nigga. You can't have little friction interfere with y'all for a long period of time. If y'all only want to be together for a year, man, she can wear whatever the hell she want to wear, nigga. And it's cool, because only so much friction can come in a year. But if y'all want to be together for the rest of y'all life, might treat it like that. Like I said, with the sister wearing, I want to take you. I don't want you to feel attacked her. Like I said, with the sister wearing, not bad, cuz, at all. But if you can see 1% of cheeks or 1% of this, I wouldn't suggest my girl to wear it or whatever. Vice versa. I wouldn't put myself in a situation to cheat on my girl for a 1% of thing. Cause like Sarai said, it's stuff y'all can't control. The stuff y'all can control, man, minimize it. But with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of the Don't Be a Viking podcast. Y'all say where they can find y'all at on Instagram, then we'll wrap it up on it.
Yes, so my Instagram is _Sarai, SARAI Bennett, BENNETT.
Okay.
Mine's is Sincere Nay.
That was fast.
Sincere Nay. Simple.
Mine is Trinity Joy, TRINITY JOI_. That's it.
Now you feel out of place. Everybody spelled it, but you got to spell it now.
Oh my gosh. SINCERE.NAY.
Cool. Now, with that being said, I'll holler at y'all at this episode of Don't Be a Viking podcast. Blah, 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 blah. Damn. I will holler at y'all on this episode of the Don't Be a Viking podcast. I'll get up with y'all in the next episode. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yes, sir, Ski.